Hey, what's up everybody? Bart Walker here, Badass Guitar School. I wanted to talk about something called cross-picking today. Sticking with the bluegrass theme, let's get after it. You've probably heard it before if you're any interest in Doc Watson or anybody like Tony Rice or any of my favorites running around out there. Then you got, you'll hear sounds like that. Or which is part of my Whiskey Before Breakfast video, if you want to check that one out. And then I'll be putting another one out. The other one, that was a specific example from Beaumont Rag that I learned off of a Brian Sutton video that you can find. And I'll probably teach it too. Just because why not pass along the things I love? Because that's what I started doing this for anyway, right? Right. All right. So the concept of cross-picking is to be able to do the up-down technique all the time, down, up, alternate picking, whatever you want to call it, is to be able to keep this going, but involve other strings too. So it's not a strum, but it can be used in strumming. So you're keeping that alternate picking going. So we're going to go on the C chord right quick. All right. So starting on the D string with a downstroke, the G string with an upstroke, the B string with a downstroke. Seems simple enough so far, right? That's where it gets tricky. So you go D, G, B, G, D, B. And that's the end of the cycle, and you start it over. A lot of times if you're trying to figure out it on your own, it'll sound like you're just going to go. And that sounds kind of cool, but the syncopation of it sounds cooler if you do that jump up to the B string again, right? Instead of hearing this, you hear the... So you're going up and down and up and down and up and down instead of down and down and down and down and down. You get a little more sound of a strum, a little fuller sound instead of just being here do do dee boo do dee boo do dee boo do dee, right? You hear versus it just sounds cooler going sweeping back and forth across the strings, gives it a little fuller sound. So that's cross-picking. You can do it in multiple positions. That was C. If you're in G, like doing the Beaumont Rag, that would be on the A string, D string, and G string. Middle finger on the 2nd fret. To the C. That will be another example in another key. You can do it using like your F positions. You know, you can use it in little passing phrases, or it can be its own phrase of its own, like in Whiskey Before Breakfast that I was talking about earlier. Until it leaves the reservation right there. But anyway, that's two places you can find it, and there's millions of old bluegrass records that you can find it on. And that's just a concept I wanted to bring up because it's pretty cool. Now you can also use that, and gets used a lot of times, that same concept in rhythm playing in bluegrass. So instead of, like you've always heard of the boom chick or the root alternate, or there's always 14 different names for everything. That's some of them. But the strumming pattern of got a little more elaborate, you would go. Which is cross picking. You're just spreading it out. If that makes sense. And you can do that over any chord, right? So there's a little bit of rhythm stuff you can do, a little bit of lead stuff you can do. There's a couple videos that'll be out either soon or already out. Is Whiskey Before Breakfast and Beaumont Rag. Both of them use cross picking. All right, Badass Guitar School. Come see me. 10% discount, always below on YouTube. We'll see you there. Let's get after it.
BadassGuitarSchool.com